Welcome back, my wasted youth. This is Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. When last we left our intrepid hero, we had completely finished the SSN. We found a seasick captain, and without us having to do anything for it, we actually got the cut HM. Yeah, that's what happened. We didn't have to do anything for it. Nothing embarrassing, we didn't have to rub the captain's back, anything like that. He just gave it to us, because we're, well, nice. So, what we're going to do right here is actually use that cut HM now. So, the first thing we want to do is go into our Pokemon, well, let's change that. The first thing we want to do is go into our items, and go all the way down to that cut HM, and yes, we are going to use it. It contains cut, and yes, we would like to teach it. Well, who are we going to teach it to? We are actually going to teach it to Bulbasaur. So, we are going to have to delete a move, and we are going to get rid of Growl. Hey, that's fine. Now, all of a sudden, that means that Bulbasaur is going to permanently learn Cut. And yes, we are going to use that right now. So, let's use Cut. And so now, just like that, we can actually get into here and talk to, well, this guy. Hi there. I know, man. Okay. The Lightning American. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Okay, anything else you want to say? Okay, that's fine. So don't use birds, don't use water. Well, that's fine too. Okay, you got it. Oh, great. Now, I've actually gone in and healed everybody up, and now we can actually give this a shot. This is one of the trickier puzzles in the game. It's not really difficult, but if you mess it up, it's just going to take a very long time. I think it's probably in our best interest to go through this and defeat all the underling trainers first. So let's do that first. Hi, you are definitely a sailor. I can tell from your hat. And this is a place for kids, whether this guy likes to admit it or not. Well, he has got one Pokemon for us, and it's nothing that we haven't seen before. It's just, now it's at a different level. So I have gone back and healed everybody up. I am going to try the same trick that I tried last time. And that is putting this thing to sleep, and then just using confusion on it. In all of this fight, I would actually, well, all of the underling fights completely, I would actually like to give the experience points to both Butterfree and to Bulbasaur. Both of them are definitely going to be able to use it, and so I think it's probably for the best that I do it that way. So let's see if this actually works. And so one more Sonic Boom is definitely going to hurt. I'm not liking that. I'm going to try Sleep Powder one more time and then just switch out. Yeah, that's not working for me at all. So, yeah, forget it. We are just going to switch right into Bulbasaur. That didn't go the way I wanted it to, but hey, whatever. It all is going to work out in the end anyway. So, Tackle is going to do some damage. We are going to Leech Seed, just to begin with. Now, even though Bulbasaur does actually know Cut, Cut is not really that impressive of an attack. It is going to be very useful to us, but not yet. Okay, that's great. So that does absolutely no damage either. Let's check out how much damage Cut actually does. Because unfortunately, now if it uses that Sonic Boom one more time, Bulbasaur is going to be, oh wow, that does no damage. Bulbasaur is actually going to be taken down enough that, well, this fight will be over pretty quickly. So let's try a Tackle and see if that works any better. And really, it doesn't. Here's that Sonic Boom. It's going to do 20 points of damage, so Bulbasaur is down. Definitely not what I wanted, but that's okay. I'm actually going to bring Butterfree right back in and just use Confusion. This fight did not go the way I wanted it to, but you know, that's okay. This actually was a pretty tough opponent. It was in this case, level 24 Magnemite. Well, we don't have a single Pokemon that is in that level range. You okay? Oh, great. Okay, so when I open the first one, the second one is right next to it. Great. Okay, Now that fight definitely did not go the way I wanted it to. I'm actually okay with that. All I've done is gone back to heal up. I haven't changed the party around at all, so Butterfree is still in the beginning. Oh, great. Okay, so now this is a junior trainer male. No, it's not. This is a rocker. Okay, well, this rocker has got 3 Voltorbs for us. And all 3 of them are level 20. That's fine with me. The good part in all of this is that Confusion should actually do better than some other attacks. Now, ideally, what I should be doing is using Dig. But the reality is that I don't think we actually have a member of the party with Dig anymore. Since we've switched out that other Mankey, we don't have anything with Dig, and that is definitely going to have to change. Since I am using both Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and 2 copies of Pokemon Yellow, I will be able to use that same Dig TM 4 times. So, I mean, ultimately, that's not actually that bad of an idea. It's not really that abusive, especially since I'm trading Pokemon back and forth between the games anyway. So it wouldn't be that difficult to, say, take my Charmander, for example, and trade it to Red, have it learn Dig, and then bring it back. It wouldn't be that bad. Now, is Tackle going to wipe out this Butterfree? No, it isn't. That is perfect. And so let us see if we can actually switch into Bulbasaur now. Yeah, these fights are definitely not going to be really easy, but in this case, we are not doing that badly. Now we are in a spot where we're at least level competitive, which is nice. So let's give Vine Whip a shot and see if this works at all. Tackle is going to, well, kinda hurt. So, is this going to work at all? Yes, it is. That's perfect. And so, just like that, I actually wanted, no, I'm going to stay in. I wanted the 2 Pokemon who got the experience to be the ones who get the experience. So that's going to help. Now, Bulbasaur is going to Leech Seed, which is great. That will definitely help with what we need to do here. It is going to attack, but we will be getting some HP back, which is perfect. And so does Vine Whip work? Not really, but hey, that's okay. I think a few shots of Vine Whip, especially if Voltorb is continuing to miss, is definitely going to help. So it looks like 1 more shot of Vine Whip and we may be able to get out of here, which would be perfect. So does this last Vine Whip work? Oh, so close, but really that's okay. Sonic Boom should take us down to about 4 HP, and then it will actually end up KOing itself. Perfect. So, just like that, Bulbasaur is now grown to level 22, exactly what I wanted. My trick in all of this is I would actually like Bulbasaur to get to level 27. And no, it is not going to evolve. We're definitely going to stop that. Are you okay? Okay, what do we got? Inside something. And there's a lot of trash cans here. What do you think he could have possibly meant? I wonder. Well, now we've just got this guy. So let's actually talk to this guy. Hi, gentlemen. Oh, great. Now, this gentleman has actually got 1 Pokemon I'm kind of worried about. It's really nothing major, but here it is. This is a level 22 Voltorb. At level 22, Voltorb learns Self-Destruct. So what that means is no matter what Pokemon we bring out to face this thing, it could go horribly, horribly wrong. So I am going to try to just use Confusion in such a way that we can take this thing out as quickly as possible. It's woken up, that's bad, that's really bad, but I'm still going to try to put it back to sleep. If it uses Self-Destruct, even though Butterfree has actually got more HP than this one right now anyway, it is very possible that Butterfree will be down. We don't want that. So what we are going to do is 1 more Confusion shot and see if we can take out this Voltorb. Hey, perfect. Great. And all of a sudden, Self-Destruct didn't really threaten us all that much. That's great. Now Gentleman is about to use Magnemite. Well, this Magnemite is a level 22 as well. I'm not too worried about it. We've seen what Sleep Powder can actually do, and we've seen what Confusion can do. Confusion really doesn't do all that much, but I still do want to give the experience to both Butterfree and to Bulbasaur. So I am going to switch back and forth between the two. Now, ultimately, all I'm going to do is just use Confusion until this Magnemite wakes up. Then I'm going to put it back to sleep, and then switch in for Bulbasaur. That way I can actually split up some of the experience. Now, we are getting, well, kind of lucky in this case. The Magnemite is staying asleep, and it's possible that, oh, well, forget it. We might as well just use that. That Butterfree is going to get all the experience for taking this thing out all by itself, and that is exactly what happened. So, Gentleman is down. Hey, perfect. Are you okay? No, it won't, but yeah, I know, I haven't even started this thing yet. So what we're going to do is look in each and every one of these. Now the big problem with this is even if you find the switch that says, you know, it's the first switch, it is very possible that the second switch is going to be in a can that you've already checked. Yeah, so all of a sudden, it's kind of a big gamble, especially with the one I'm looking in right now, or, you know, anything in that middle row. All of a sudden, it's right next to it. That doesn't mean anything. Now it just... See, look at this. I've actually checked all of the switches all the way around it. So, of course I'm going to turn it on, but now comes the problem. The second one could be here, it could be here, or it actually could be here, and I've checked all three. So I am going to go with, it says it's right next to it, so I'm going to go with the one on the right. And that's the problem. Yep, and now I've got to start all over again. So let's start on the other side. So yeah, this puzzle isn't really difficult, but it is kind of frustrating. And the only way that you can actually do this is to just go through it. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. So that's okay. I've actually gone through quite a bit of this already, and now we are just going to continue. Is it in this one? Nope. Is it in this one? No. Is it in the same one that... Nope, it's not. Okay, that's great. So, now this, all of a sudden, is perfect. Right. So, where could it be? Okay, so now I'm actually just going to go with... Oh, that's too bad. It was in the one right above it. That's horrible. Okay, how about this one? And see, this is why I don't like this puzzle. It isn't that it's difficult, it's just really time-consuming. Yeah. Okay, so that's great. The first one opened, I'm actually going to try this one again. Perfect! And finally, that thing is done. It took way too long, but it is the most frustrating puzzle in the game. And so now that we are right here, let's talk to Lieutenant Surge. Well, thank you very much. You know, Vermilion City is a very strange place. Oh, yes I do. I have no problem taking you on. Oh, man, I can do it. You know I can do it. You might as well just give me the Thunder Badge right now. And this is Lieutenant Surge, who has... Wow. What's Raichu?
Raichu, a mouse Pokemon of the electric element. Raichu is the evolved form of Pikachu. It can shock with more than 100,000 volts, enough to render a Dragonite unconscious.
Raichu is an electric type that evolves from Pikachu through use of the Thunderstone. This is one of 2 Pokemon in all of Generation 1 that can evolve using the Thunderstone. We're unable to catch a Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow. However, in Pokemon Red and Blue, you can find a Pikachu very early on, or if you wait till the very end of the game, you'll actually find wild Raichus, at which point they will have Thunder Shock, Growl, and Thunder Wave. Now, even though it's a Raichu, it will only have those 3 moves, as Raichu cannot learn any moves on its own, at all. It doesn't have a high HP, attack, or defense, so what you're going to want to do is definitely use Raichu's speed to your advantage. It can learn a handful of TMs and a few of the HMs, but nothing that really makes this thing game-breaking. It has a defensive disadvantage to ground, and an offensive advantage to both water and flying. Raichu's name came directly from the Japanese. Rai means thunder, and Chu is kind of a cutesy way of saying kiss. So where Pikachu was Lightning Kiss, this one is Thunder Kiss. Oh, great. Okay, so Raichu is definitely going to be faster than us. I am actually going to hit, Thunder Wave, and that way it will slow it down. So all of a sudden, that Speed X that Lieutenant Surge put on it doesn't matter to me. Now I'm just going to continue to try Slam. And Slam is not going to work, well, much. But right now, I think that Pikachu has probably got the best shot of taking this thing out. So it isn't necessary that we do actually use Pikachu here. And if we need to, we'll switch into Butterfree to put it to sleep, or Bulbasaur to, well, Leech Seed it and then Vine Whip. But fortunately, we didn't need to. Man, that's great. Hey, no, that really is great. And Pikachu has now grown to level 22. Perfect. Well, thank you. I will, thank you very much. Oh, really? Oh, see, that's great. And fly anywhere. Nice. And so we get TM24, which contains Thunderbolt. Now, believe it or not, we are actually going to use this. Even though in Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu will learn Thunderbolt on its own, we still do have that level 16 Pikachu named 9-Volt. And I think it's probably a great idea to use that Thunderbolt for 9-Volt and help the Pika Cup results. So, Pikachu, we have just defeated Lieutenant Surge for the Thunder Badge. What do you think? Oh, see, I'm so happy about that as well. Now we can actually just get out of here. Man, this is perfect. But before we do, you know we gotta look. Lieutenant Surge, Gary, and there we are. Absolutely great. Now, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this episode. So, this has been Rev, taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. Thanks for watching. Till next time.